1 Seaver Way. Welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And today's starter, Freddie Peralta. What do we have on him?
You know, he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Here's Kyle Tucker. The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter. Any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Ball, that's out.
Softly hit to third, but it kicks foul. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Back after this on the show. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Ball.
And that one hammered. Carrying well. See you later. A solo shot. And the Mets on the board first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Here's Juan Soto.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Pajas moving under it. Then there's one down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, and that's a foul ball. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. 2 down. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And a foul ball. Reaches, but can't make the grab. And that extends the inning.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Luis.
Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera. And first offering is fouled off. Polanco on the go. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. Runner on the go again. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here in Queens, top of the second, Freddie Freeman steps to the plate. The Dodgers. 0-1. Freeman, a former Gold Glove winner, more than 2,000 hits in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Will Smith to the plate. Smith in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here comes Max Muncy. One fun note on Max Muncy in 2025. He added glasses to his equipment. Muncy, who debuted glasses on April 30th, and homered in his first at-bat. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Inning over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now here's the Mets DH, Brett Baty. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. This one in the air, right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
Simeon at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Runner at third, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is fouled back. In the air, right field. Tucker on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Definitely a weird play right there, and it changes the outlook of the inning completely. Nice job by the defense to take advantage and get 2 outs out of it, but on the flip side, I have to think they're going to have some discussions and probably some lessons learned.
And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3. Fought in between, trying for third now. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to second.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Alvarez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call. Mets. Top half of the third inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Here's the 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it? Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Second baseman Alex Freeland.
Here's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Nope, ball 1.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Back here at Citi Field, set for the bottom of the 3rd, Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. That one is hammered right field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's off the top of the wall. And he starts the bottom of the 3rd with a double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here.
Runner breaks for 3rd. Sliced hard but foul. Man at 2nd. Runner goes again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Here's the 3rd baseman, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. One away with a runner at 3rd here in the last half of the 3rd. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
Oh, not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. That one lifted to left. Muncy giving chase. That's out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Robert in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And a foul ball. On the ground, bats up with it. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's now 3-0. Back here in Queens, all set for the start of the inning. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run homer, and they cut into the deficit. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Bichette. Over to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. Bunting for a hit. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. What a stop. Onto the pitcher, and very nicely done for the out. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go, bottom 4.
Well, they just scored some runs in that last frame, and now they have to make sure they don't cough them up on defense right away. No better time than right now to have a 1-2-3 inning. Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Here's Marcus Semien. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to the left. Uh-oh, throw goes to second. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. 1 down. Carson Bench up now for the Mets. Semien runs. Pitch in for a strike. No throw, safe at second. Runner goes again. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. And it bangs off the wall. Semien comes in to score. And they lead by 2. Round second, digging for third. And he's in safely at third. And a run comes in to score.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Alvarez swings through it for strike 1. On the ground to short, bats up with it. Tosses to first, there for the out. Runner scores from third. Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor will hit next.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Two down, nobody on. To the right side, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He takes it himself to the bag. Back here at Citi Field, ready now for the 5th inning. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
I got a fun fact for you, Boo. You know that home run apple out in center field isn't the old one from Shea Stadium. That's outside of Citi Field now at Mets Plaza. This one is more than 4 times as large as the old one.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Line drive, base hit. One gone, runner at first. Alex Freeland getting ready to hit. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one way outside. Ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's 1-2. Stays alive.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. Full count now. Lined into right. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. In the air to left center. Soto has a beat on it. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's Juan Soto. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He's a pull hitter, and that's about as much as you can pull one and keep it fair. So no surprise right there. Nothing the shifted defense can do about it, though.
That one found hard the other way. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Runner at third, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez in and to his right. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Jorge Polanco digs in now. And first offering is fouled off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And a big swing and a miss. That one to first. Freeman takes it to the bag. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Luis Robert Jr. High fly ball, right field. And that is that. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The 0-2. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Rolled over to third, Bichette. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Now that's smacked to right center. And that is that. Dodgers down in order. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 6th. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. And a big swing and a miss. This one in the air. Freeman under it. And there's one down. Now it's Marcus Semien. On the ground to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play. One down. Now it's the right fielder, Carson Benj. Runner on the go. Tap foul at the plate. Runner on the go again. Cut on and miss. No throw. He's in there safely. Runner on the move again. Got him swinging. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. That smash towards center. And that is that. Mets lead. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
In the air, left field. Soto on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Fouled off left side.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's the Mets 6th. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. This one in the air, center field. Pajes should have this one. And there's one down. Here's Juan Soto.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one. Manager out of the dugout.
For the Dodgers, number 70, Justin Roblesti.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Battling here as he fouls it away. On a line out towards center. And that should be extra bases. Soto round second, heads for third. He's not stopping. On his way home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And a base hit up the middle. And that's a 1-out single. Jorge Polanco now at the plate. Bichette goes. Swing and a miss. Oops, throw goes to third.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think he can get comfortable with the fire.
Runner goes again. And it's fouled away. Man at second. Runner goes again. Foul ball, still 0-2. Runner on the move again. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. So here's Robert now. 1 for 3. This one's smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run blast. And they add to the lead. It's 9-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
Now, Brett Beatty. Rip, but it curls foul. 2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. And that's
foul.
Just foul. The 0-2. Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
The lefty, the 1-0. This one driven, deep center field, on its way, home run. They've hit another, and they boost their lead. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches.
It appears Dave Roberts.
For the Dodgers, number 49.
At the plate, Carson Bench. Bench in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That's out to center field. And that'll do it. They had the long ball working 3 times for a total of 5 runs. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 11. Back here in Queens. We go to the 8th. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a man aboard.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense.
That's ripped into the outfield. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. So back to the top of the order. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And foul ball. The 1-2. In the air, right field. 1 down. Throw home, he beats it. It's now 11-3.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Here's Mookie to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. The 0-1. Fair ball. So 2 on with 2 away. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. Robert hustles it back in as the stop sign goes up at third.
Here's a ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting the guy from second to score.
The batter now will be Will Smith. The 0-1. And there's a ball. Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. So they get 1 but end up leaving the bases loaded. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And that one hammered. Going back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Back to the top of the order. So up next for New York, Francisco Lindor. He's already homered in this game. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop. And they get the out. 2 down, bases empty. Juan Soto now. There's a swing and a drive. And wow, that one is way out of here.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically.
And that's the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo. Back here at 6.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 38, Devin Williams.
Foul ball.
Ball, that's out.
Bounce to the right. Simeon throws to first in time. Now 1 gone in the 9th. And now Teoscar Hernandez. That's smacked on a line to center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. So a man at first. Stepping in, Andy Pajes. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers. And now Alex Freeland. Hammered down the right side but foul. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one pushed to the left and foul. This could end it. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Nope, that's foul.
And it's a foul ball. The 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. On to first. Ball game. And the Mets slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you all save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
And your final, 12-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.